Are you out there looking for the restaurant break-even analysis to increase success of independent restaurants? Have all the rising costs been gobbling up your profits like a flock of pigeons on the boardwalk outside a roasted peanut store? Are you exhausted because you've been working harder than a one-arm wallpaper hanger to reduce your labor costs? Look, I get it. You feel like if you could just break even for the next 6 months or so, things have got to get back to normal, but you're running out of expenses you can cut. Well, you've got the right idea when it comes to knowing and lowering your break-even point. Let me tell you why. But before I do, if you like topics like this, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, oh yeah, that bell to make sure you're notified when my next video comes out. And if you want more tips like this and hear restaurant success stories from other restaurant owners, be sure to tune into my podcast, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, found on all the popular podcasting services. So let me tell you why understanding why you should know how to lower your break-even point can help you find a path to success to get through this pandemic. Well, I'm not going to go through the actual equation. I'm not going to bore you with the math, but I am going to tell you how it all fits together. Your break-even point is when every dollar that comes in goes out. You don't make any money. You don't lose any money. You basically can tread water. Now, it may be a little bit of a cash flow nightmare because if you only have enough money coming in and it's going out at the same rate, that's a struggle. But here's the principle behind it. The idea is that we have got these things called fixed expenses and variable expenses that go up and down with sales. So fixed expenses are things like salaried managers, rent if it's $10,000 a month, SBA loan that's $12,000 a month, whatever it may be. They're fixed. No matter what your sales, whether you do $100,000 or $1 that month, you owe that bill. Then we got variable expenses, things like prime costs, right? Labor costs of my hourly employees. As our sales go up, we use more labor. As sales go down, we use less. As we sell more food costs we use more food. As sales go down, we use less food, right? So we got variable to go up and down with sales and fixed. Well, the general idea of your break-even analysis is when you sit there and say, hey, let's say my prime cost, total cost of goods sold plus total labor costs, including taxes, benefits, insurance. You're following what I teach. You're not doing a national average at 65%. You're doing 55% because you do $850,000 a year or more in gross sales. Well, let's say that 55%, you're dead on, man. You've been working with me and you're crushing it. Well, we've got other variable expenses, things like advertising, discounts, paper supplies, janitorial supplies. You get the picture? There are other expenses on your P&L line by line by line that are variable. Go up when sales are higher, go down when sales are lower. Let's say we've got another 15 points. So that's 55% prime costs plus another 15 points in variable expenses. That's 70% variable expense. That means for every dollar that comes in from your customers, 70 cents has already been spoken for, right? That pays just the bills as sales go up and down. Well, that means there's 30 cents left over. That's supposed to be your money, right? Wait a second. Remember that $10,000 in rent? Well, when the first dollar comes in, you have 3 dimes. And the next dollar comes in, you have 3 more dimes, and you keep stacking them on top of each other until you get to $10,000. Heck, there's a one point in time, we've got a cell phone bill that, let's call it $175, and you go, hey, that party of 20 that just sat there, hey, they just paid my cell phone bill, right? And so what happens is we've got this Herculean effort to bring in sales, to keep covering those 3 dimes and stacking them till we cover the fixed expenses. And at one point in time, when we cover all of our fixed expenses, every dollar after that is at a 30% profit margin. It is the most incredible way to increase your profits, is to become more efficient, because the sooner we can become profitable, that's more dollars of profitability. And this is why we work so hard to look at, can I reduce my variable expenses? Because if I could get it from 70% down to 65, that means what? There's 5 cents on every dollar. Now there's 35 cents left every time I bring a dollar in to cover my fixed expenses. And then after my fixed expenses have been covered, I'm making a 35% profit margin. right? If I could get rid of a bill, a fixed cost, that means the sooner I get there to break even point, the sooner I start making money. And that's the real value of knowing your break-even point, is that you can actually see what the changes you make in your business, how quickly you can get to more efficient, and that way you make more money. So let me make your journey as easy as possible. If your bookkeeper or CPA is worth their salt, ask them to do the calculation for you. Then you can quickly identify what you can do to become more efficient and start making money sooner. Looking for direction on which area in your restaurant has the most opportunity for improvement? Complete my custom restaurant evaluation. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. And when you hit the submit button, you get an evaluation customized to the needs of your restaurant. It's free and a great tool to use to develop a plan for your restaurant success. Click on the link in the description below this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to my weekly tips and watch these 2 videos to get more information and guidance on running a successful restaurant.